First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai. Double honors to the elders, great millstone, and salutations to all Yakim on the highways and byways bidding to the marriage. I'm entitled this video, we're in the time of war, because we are, Start off with Genesis chapter 49, verse 9. Judah as a lion woke from the prey. My son, thou art gone up. He stooped down. He crouched as a lion. And as an old lion, who shall rouse him up? You got Jake protesting about Aubrey Ahmad. I can go on Google, look him up. Jake is getting tired, Ahmad Arbery. Note left at Ahmad, I should have stopped them. I am so sorry, I should have stopped them. Ex-detective charged in death of Ahmad Arbery lost power to make arrest after skipping use of force. But though, I was watching the video earlier. They were talking. There was this Jake talking about why was he even in their neighborhood in the first place, So he started trying to spike a race riot, That's why the police didn't show up, They're also saying some of the protesters, right, were they were fake. Well, let me get it right now.
Gunned down, hunted down, murdered by two white men. And look how peaceful it is. Look how peaceful it is. What happened? Now I'm gonna take y'all from the spot where he was killed, which is right behind me, right here where you see the memorial. I'm gonna take you all the way. I'm gonna take you by the murderer's house, where there's nobody's at. And I'm gonna take you where the house he was looking into, where nobody's at. So y'all just walk with me. Let's go. If you can see the street sign right there, so that y'all know that I ain't playing with you. There you go. That's a murderer's truck. His wife just got out of it. How do I know? I'm out here. Where you at? Everybody came down Saturday, Sunday, when all the businesses was closed. Well, it's Monday, and nobody's out here. I've been to the district attorney's office.
But yeah, he believes that he think they're fake protesters, Jake, you don't know what, Jake doesn't know what to believe anymore, Not only that, but there's a black militia group. Right here, this is the one. The scripture talking about Judah's whelp from the prey. Who shall rouse him up? It's like an old lion. But now, Jake, everything's happening slowly. There was a man with a KKK hood. I can get it right now. KKK hood. And store. Look at that. This is recent. 1 week ago. But we're in a time of hate. We're in a time of war. We're not in a time of peace. Love. You got Jake more focused on clubbing and going to parties. That's all I hear about Jake. Can't wait for them to open up the clubs. We can go party. Esau ain't. There's not gonna be no clubs. then there's no club you're gonna go to, you know, because Esau ain't gonna open them. You know, we're in a time of something's gonna happen soon, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna get more on the protest. You know, I'm gonna get one of these videos as soon as I'm done with this one.
Say it again, bro. Motherfucking no, they would have shot a goddamn. Say it again, bro. Say it again, bro. I said, you think they would have shot me if I was running through their goddamn neighborhood? Well, I'm gonna give them an opportunity. There it is.
Black militia at the home of Gregory McMichaels. Police would not engage or approach. the police, the day of Esau calling the police is over, you know? You know, the day of Esau calling the police is over. Or whoever likes to call the police in that matter, you know? And, you know? But I want to get this too.
A photo of a man wearing a KKK hood at an East County grocery store has gone viral. Take a look. The man was spotted wearing the hood while shopping at the Vons in Santee over the weekend. As you can imagine, many people pretty upset by this. News 8's Chris Grow live in Santee this morning. Chris, how is the grocery store responding, and what did the mayor have to say about this?
Yeah, so Vons put out a statement that we'll get to a little bit later, but it's on our website on CBS8.com, where they denounce the actions of this person and praise their employees for doing the right thing. Similar sentiments shared by the mayor of Santee, that essentially this is not representative of Santee or San Diego County at large, and that this individual was wrong for doing this. Now let's show you what that looks like when this person that we still don't know the identity of walked into this Vons here on Mission Gorge Road with that Klan hood on his face. You can see him casually pushing that cart around the store multiple times, caught with that Klan hood on his face, as well as dressed in that camo shirt and shorts. Now, we're told by the person who took some of the pictures that...
So I want to say thank you to the management team. Several employees came over together and told the man to either remove the hood or he would have to leave. So he removed the hood.
When he saw this man, he was sick to his stomach. We saw a number of reactions on social media that were similar, and it was also a sentiment shared by Santee Mayor John Minto. He told us that he did not think very highly of this person. He was very critical of him, but he did have compliments again for the employees and shoppers that decided to do something when they saw this guy.
They saw this, and they took action. They notified the management of Vons, and they took action. They made that guy remove that mask. I'm glad they did.
No, this we're in a time of hate, you know. We're in a time of peace, you know. Let me get this. Let me just delete this. Matthew 24:6. Ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. You know, kingdom rise against kingdom. You know, rumors of wars. You know, these nations going against each other. Not only like not like a whole nation, America. You know, Babylon. You know, but it's always talking about nations, ethnicities, nations of people. You know, Esau. You know, going against Jake. You know. Second Thessalonians chapter 1 verse 6 to 10. Seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulations to them that trouble you. You know? And you know, we're in that time wherein it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. And to you who are troubled with us, rest with us when the Lord Yahweh Shai shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels. So I am flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that that know not Yahweh and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach. So people are going to be destroyed for not obeying Yahweh Shai or Yahweh. You know? When that time we keep in tribulation, you know, you're going to have to, you know, you do things you don't want to do in this time to survive. You know? No, because Esau, I heard there was Esau's laying off the police force. Esau's trying to bring in the martial law troops, you know? I'm going to get another verse. You think anybody cares, you know, about what they say? The government? They tell you to stay inside. Look at what people are doing. Wait, hold up. Before I get this verse, I'm going to get another scripture. Not scripture, video. No, you got the KK Hood, Black Militia. Now there's another video I want to get. Let me see if it's any recent one. Yep. Michigan protesters demand to coronavirus stay-at-home orders. To end to coronavirus stay-at-home order. You got Chicago crowds defy Illinois stay-at-home order. People in Michigan are fighting. Dozens arrested after hundreds storm California's capital. So this is Michigan, California, Chicago. Everybody is not listening. No one cares, you know? Now Esau always, you know, Esau's running out of time. Esau losing power. The Lord is shortening. You know, he's reaching a bound he cannot pass. You know, he's not gonna go beyond this. So the Lord is waking people up to what the Esau is doing. You know, people are doing, no, not Governor. We are not prisoners. Look at this. Michigan. Let's go get to Chicago. You got Jake. You know, Jake.
Good morning. Governor J.B. Pritzker is addressing this issue. He is reminding young people they are not immune. He says COVID-19 may not make them sick, but they could infect elderly relatives. Chicago police had to shut down several parties this past weekend, including a dance party and a drag race. Police were tipped off to at least 6 parties Saturday night alone on the west side and tried to stop them from happening. They report up to 150 people at some of these events. 5 young people were shot during a party at 13th and Lawndale. This happened hours after the mayor and the police superintendent threatened to arrest partygoers. Police shut down a party also at Jackson Boulevard and Campbell Avenue. They broke up a street dance party at Lexington and Albany. Police also had cars towed to get the group to disperse. Officers stopped a drag race which drew a crowd on Lower Wacker. Police Superintendent David Brown says partygoers are putting themselves and first responders.
Jake is, you know, Esau was listening to the law sometimes, then they just got tired of it. Jake never was listening. Jake don't care. Jake's gonna do what they do, you know. What's another one? Chicago, I got Michigan. What's the other? Wait, hold up. I forgot. There's another one. Let me get this one. California.
Our Van 2 is live at the Capitol tonight. Van, the crowds are gone, but this protest made an impact.
Well, Madison, that's right behind me, the state capitol, all calm and quiet, lit blue to help show support for healthcare workers. It was a completely different scene earlier this afternoon as demonstrators from across the state showed up here to protest the stay-at-home order. Reopen California. That was the demand from hundreds descending on the state capitol Friday, protesting the governor's stay-at-home order, which has forced millions out of...
No one listen. No one cares. Esau don't care. You ever seen them videos where Esau fighting alligators, crocodiles, standing on the edge of mountains and cliffs and buildings? You know he don't care about his life. You think he cares? He don't care about this disease. He don't care about nothing. Esau doesn't. Even if it, let's say the numbers were real, right? And people would drop. Esau does not care about his life, his children. He just wants to. He wants to He's just the devil. You know. Esau doesn't care. You know he's not afraid because he jumps off buildings. He's not skyscraper. I don't know. He parachutes from freaking planes 5,000 feet in the air, 50,000. I don't know. You know, they be parachuting, skydiving, bungee jumping. I don't know. You know, Esau don't care about no. This coronavirus ain't scaring them. Eat them. You know.
Work. And this is not academic. This is I don't have any money, and neither does anyone else who's lost their job.
That's also true too, because people need money to survive. Esau is trying to starve people out, so they have no choice but to take the mark of the beast.
Many here argued it should be optional.
So if I choose that I want to go to work and maybe put my life at risk, well then let me do that.
And
I told you, Esau doesn't care, bro. Esau, look, that's Esau's mentality. They don't care about their lives. They don't care about you. They don't care about them. They don't care about their kids. They just want to go work. Esau don't care. Let's say this was real, right? These numbers, 100 million, whatever. Let's say Esau would not give a damn. He's like, okay, I want to go to work. Esau is the devil. You know? They shall not regard, this is a great time to get that verse. Second Ezra, chapter 15, verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings, nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Do you think anybody listening to these governors, these mayors, these politicians, you know? You know what Donald Trump said? That they were doing good. Wait, hold on, let me get that.
Sobering guidance, but I think some things are too tough. And if you look at some of the states you just mentioned, it's too tough, not only relative to this, but what they've done in Virginia with respect to the Second Amendment is just a horrible thing. They did a horrible thing, the governor. And he's a...
Look at Esau, you know, look at Donald Trump. He's just inciting a riot. He's agreeing damn, what the governor did isn't right. He shouldn't have done that. You know, the scripture talk about if Satan divide against himself, his house shall not stand. So my thing is, why is Donald Trump going against the governor? It's arguing you're supposed to calm the crowd, not Esau, bro. Esau's mind is all backwards. You got Donald Trump clashing with the governors. You know, he's supposed to be ruling over them, and, you know, agreeing what they're doing. But yeah, he's not. He's agreeing with the protesters going to, you know. So everything is all out of whack, you know.
Governor under a cloud to start off with. So when you see what he said about the Second Amendment, when you see what other states have done, no, I think I feel very comfortable. Go ahead.
Are you concerned, though, that people coming out in protest are going to spread COVID to other people? They're congregating in ways that health experts have said they should not.
No, these are people expressing their views. I see where they are, and I see the way they're working. They seem to be very responsible.
This dude is a child, bro. He's a child. Look, they seem very responsible, and he's serious too. They seem very responsible to me. Like Esau, bro. Yo, man, Donald Trump is crazy. Hold on,
people to me, but it's.
Let's get more. He's saying that they seem responsible to me. He's a child, you know. He's talking about the protesters. They're doing the right thing. The governor, he shouldn't have talked about the Second Amendment like that. Like, you're gonna make them want to. They're gonna do more than just show off their guns soon because he's like oh man, man. Donald Trump is just ridiculous.
Okay? Yeah, go ahead, please.
Said many times that the U.S. is doing far better than any other country when it comes to testing.
Yes.
Why does that matter? Why is this a global competition to you if every day Americans are still losing their lives and we're still seeing more cases every day?
Well, they're losing their lives everywhere in the world, and maybe that's a question you should ask China. Don't ask me, ask China that question, okay? When you ask them that question, you may get a very unusual answer. Yes, behind you, please.
Sir, why are you saying that to me specifically?
I'm telling you, I'm not saying it specifically to anybody. I'm saying it to anybody that would ask a nasty question like that.
That's not a nasty question.
Please go ahead.
Why does it matter?
Okay, anybody else? Please, go ahead in the back, please.
I have two questions.
No, it's okay.
But you pointed to me. I have two questions, Mr. President.
Next, please.
But you called on me.
I did, and you didn't respond, and now I'm calling on
Sorry, I just
the young lady in the back, please.
I just wanted to let my colleague finish.
Okay.
But can I ask you
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
He's a child, bro. Like, he's a kid. He shouldn't even be. And then you got Esau defending Donald Trump. Oh my, yo, this country, man. Esau's an idiot, man. Donald Trump is a prideful. I never seen anybody as prideful as him. I remember there was a time I was watching him. He said, "What if someone tried to play you out in a movie? Would you allow it?" He said, "I don't think anybody would be able to play me out. I think I would have to be in a movie myself for me to actually, express how I really am, because no one else could play me." Like he thinks he's like the greatest person that ever walked the earth. He's untouchable. That's Esau. That's Donald Trump, man. People are not listening to him. Donald Trump is inciting a riot. I'm gonna get that scripture. KJV. No, I don't know. I spell against wrong. I know that. Luke 11:18. Donald Trump in the first video I played, he said the governor was doing wrong by the protesters. And they're both in the seat of power too. So something's going on the other side that they're not. The elites. Something's going on over there because I don't think Donald Trump's on the same accord as them. Luke 11:18. If Satan also be divided against himself, how shall his kingdom stand? Because ye say that I cast out devils oh yeah, okay, I know, yeah, that was going on to what Yahushua, the Pharisees talking to the Lord, saying that he was a prince of he's the prince of devils. But yeah, that's not. I went too far. But anyway, before I went down, I just want to read that again. If Satan also be divided against himself, how shall his kingdom stand? If Satan divided against himself, how shall his kingdom stand? Also, I'm gonna break it down why they called him that, because he was healing people. Yahushua through the spirit of his father Yahweh. And they didn't believe it. But how could a devil bring out other devils? That doesn't make any sense. How could his house stand? So the Lord came from Yahweh from Yahushua, from Yahweh. Yahushua got his power from Yahweh. Just want to clear that up. But I forgot. I was about to bring out another video. Wait, hold up. Let me remember. Oh yeah. People are waking up, like I was saying. People are protesting. You just seen that. I just shown like a couple of videos. The black militia, people going against the stay-at-home orders. People with KKK hoods in grocery stores. of Bill Gates. Every single video I see with Bill Gates. Wait, let me get it right now. Look at this.
Thanks for sharing your DIY haircuts, your savage moves, and your...
Yeah. So like before, okay, I'm not gonna show you the video. I just want you to see the comment board of what people are saying. This is the Bill Gates video. Melinda Gates on pandemic. We haven't had a leadership at the national level. It's chaos. Let's get it. This Satanist is openly wearing an inverted cross. Wait, what? Hold up.
Adorable pets. Now it's our turn to share with the Geico Give Back. A 15% credit on car and motorcycle policies lasting your full policy term. So, thanks again.
For more than 20 years, she and her husband have really dedicated their life. She believes the country has the chance to address right now. As you survey the scene of where we are right now in this pandemic, do you feel confident? Open, we need to do far more testing.
Where is it?
Gates are very much in the forefront. You put your money where your mouth is now. Well, I think just as you're...
Anyway, I can't see it. She's AD and we can't trust them. Look at her face. She's wearing an upside down cross. We will not take your vaccine. Why does she have a satanic upside down cross? I really cannot see it. Hey, man, she's wearing up down on her necklace. Hey, maybe it's true. I actually can't see it because, but anyway, that's not the point. Funny how she's wearing upside down cross on her necklace. Pandemic. We do not consent 2020. The only foundation we need is the one for their prison cells. She's wearing a satanic upside down cross. Being rich doesn't make you makes you a health expert. They have no education in medicine. They want humans to be riddled with viruses just like Windows computers. We just reject you, your evil husband, and everything you stand for. This was like 6 days ago. Let's get another video with Donald Trump. I mean, not Donald Trump, Bill Gates. So you got everything happening all at once. Hold up. Gates' evil smile. Bill Gates is responsible for the virus, giving him Oscar. Get another video.
Want a healthier mouth?
Oh my gosh, they're still trying with this. LOL, nobody consents and nobody gave you the authority. You don't even have medical degrees. Like, people are waking up. People are not listening. You got people waking up to their wickedness. You saw the wickedness. People are going against what they're saying. Donald Trump, is inciting inciting a riot, you got this. The only vaccine the world needs is to keep humanity safe from the likes of Bill and Melinda Gates. No one trusts Esau no more. No one trusts these elites. Look at people waking up. No one cares what the wife of a billionaire says. No one cares what these people say. They're tech mongols, not doctors. So people don't believe they're not even doctors. He works for electronics and a bunch of computers for Microsoft, software updates and all this other websites. So he guess now he's a philanthropist or whatever. No one believes that. No one believes in nothing they're saying anymore. Esau's running out of time. That's how you're gonna. That's what Esau is doing with the coronavirus. He's gonna make it. He's making a scene. He's trying to stop food from coming in, right? So he can have people can starve. He can starve people out, so they have no choice but to take it. That's where you're gonna get people breaking in people's houses. The sedition amongst men. Talking about people gonna be breaking into people's houses. 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 18. I'm gonna get another scripture. They're gonna grab people out their houses and drag them out. Hold up. KJV, 12 and 12. Revelation. Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So we're talking about Esau has a short time. That's why he's gonna push it. Like, he's gonna be knocking people out, killing people if they don't take it, or just killing Jake in general. You know, because ultimately, this microchip is for Jake. You know. But you got Esau bucking going against Esau. You know, how could his house stand? You know, if he's dividing against himself. You know, you got Esau fighting against Esau. You know, when the Lord said that, also, when he said that in that verse, you know, to explain what the Pharisees were saying, this is also this was a future prophecy, because you got Esau fighting against Esau right now too. You know, Esau calling out Bill Gates' wickedness. You know, forgot what I was about to say. What was I gonna say? Therefore rejoice ye heaven, ye that dwell in them. Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. The Lord made an exact time, date, hour. You know, Esau is losing power. You know, there's gonna come a time. You know, the exact. You know, so we all know it. The number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he can. You know, the Lord has appointed. He gave him enough time. You know, because the Lord believes in balances. You know. Before all righteousness can come on the earth, you know, you have to have Esau, you know, adverse. He's adverse to the righteousness, you know. You gotta have someone in rulership, a wicked, you know, so righteousness can come on the earth, because the Lord is a perfect balance. Someone has to rule, so because there's fairness in everything, you know. Everybody ruled at a certain period of time, and this was Esau's time, and now this is what he does. He ruins everybody, you know. He's messing everything up. Now he's not going to be in rulership no more. So we can know what wickedness is, so we can never go off. You know? You look at the human trash can. Sorry, just trash cans. These turds aren't human beings. Psychopaths telling you how to live. Second wave, until they vaccinate everyone, they will continue to torment and pressure. Look at, I don't need to say nothing no more. $300 million guns in America, and these people are still wandering around. Look at Esau with the Caesarea thing. Look at Esau, man. No flesh shall be left to be saved, because Esau's the devil. You know, look at all these videos I showed you of Bill Gates. Esau is getting exposed. Every video Bill Gates ever make now, ever since this coronavirus. It's lucky. Ever since this coronavirus, everybody been on his back. You know why? Because he's if you look at the I think the patent, it says who owns the coronavirus. I think this is the one.
我注意到，在美国也会有一些网友甚至攻击您，说病毒是从您疫苗的这个研制过程中出来的。您在用什么样的心态面对这种声音
I'd say it's ironic if you take somebody who's doing their best to get the world ready and, you know, putting, in my case, billions of dollars into these tools for infectious diseases and really trying to solve broadly infectious diseases, including those that can cause pandemics. But that, you know, we're in a crazy situation, so there's going to be crazy rumors. I hope, whether it's individuals or countries, that in some ways this shows us how interdependent we are. That to stop a global pandemic, we need to find whoever's the best, whatever the best vaccine construct are, the best drugs, and we need to make it without just focusing on one country.
Esau trying to do everything without the Most High Yahweh Shmi Yahshua. Drugs, synthetic stuff made from labs. Esau, his issue is that he thinks he doesn't need the Lord, you know? Trying to block out the sun, trying to do everything he can to destroy the Most High's creations. Why? Because he wants his birthright, you know? And he's like a child, he's like a pouty child. You ever went to a store, you know, you ever watch a TV show or a movie with a child in the store with their mom, and their mother didn't want to buy, they're in a grocery store. You know, I don't know, I watch a lot of I watch shows like that sometimes. I don't know. But the child would go in the store, their mother around the candy aisle, and they be jumping up and down, want candy. Now they throw a tantrum. You know, they start kicking stuff, start screaming, because they want the candy. They want candy. You know, their parents say no, but they start making a scene. Everybody looking at, that's Esau. He's making a scene. Now Esau wants to be noticed. He wants that candy. He wants his birthright. You know, he's doing all of this so the Most High could notice him, so he could be seen. You know, all these songs, all these movies and TV shows you see with two brothers fighting each other, you know, that's all meant for Jacob and Esau. That's Esau wants his birthright. You know, everything Esau does to this very day, you know, is to get to let he wants the Lord to acknowledge him. You know, Jacob have I loved and Esau have I hated. You know, no matter what Esau does, you know, he will never be accepted, and this is his problem. He won't accept the fact that he's the devil. He thinks he's righteous, but he ain't. You know, you can look at these people. People don't believe him. Look at this. The hate of Bill Gates around the world is growing faster than the agenda virus. No one believes in him, trusts him. The same guy who thinks the world is too overpowered says they'll save your life with a vaccine. Think about it. Look at this. People are telling him why don't he vaccinate his kids and his family. Look, a horn growing out of head. Look, he's being a devil. People are waking up to this, you know? Everything is being revealed. You got people protesting. Black militias, KKK. You know, you got everything happening right now. Everything is being revealed, you know? Let's see the newest comments. 9 minutes ago, 11, an hour, 2 hours, 2 hours. People... Yeah, yeah. Hold up. Look, this is all recent. Bill Gates is Lucifer. You know, even though that's not. Screw Bill Gates. He's a satanic murderer of millions and wants to kill more with a vaccine. Bill, if there's a shortage of your vaccine, there are well over 1 billion people willing to give you theirs. Please use them all on yourself because you don't want them. He says, "Who takes medical advice from the computer guy?" Like he's crazy. Esau is in a nut. He's crazy. Why is so obsessed with vaccines? Anyone have any dirt I can read on this scumbag? Censorship is making him out to be a god. The most hated man in the world. Bill Gates is not a doctor. Tell me why experts are being censored. Everybody's waking up. Whether it be Jake, Ishmael, Esau. Everybody's waking up to Esau's wickedness. Esau mad at Esau, you know? Scriptures tell you that he shall be complain of an ungodly father, you know? You know, you got Esau always pit Jake in the spotlight. Oh, a black man stole a car, but look at this. You know, Esau makes one so-called black man on the news make us all look bad. Just because one guy steals a car does not mean the whole race does that. Still, I'm gonna steal a car. You know, that's Esau's issue. He likes to generalize everything on one race just because of one person from that race does it. You know, like the stereotype, Moabites all eat cats. You know, that's a stereotype Esau made up because he's seen a Moabite. Oh, look, they all do it then, I guess. So I guess since since Bill Gates is wicked, I guess all you white people are wicked. You know, basically, you know, Esau doesn't want to be looking bad in the spotlight, but you always been wicked. You know, always been wicked. Your people is a devil. Ecclesiastes 4, chapter 41, verse 7, the children will complain of an ungodly father, because they shall be a reproach for his sake. Let me get the definition of reproach. Alright, this is not how you spell it. Addressed in such a way as to express disapproval or disappointment. You know that isn't true. He reproached her. Scolding, lecture, criticism, censure. So basically, reproof, rebuke, admonition. They're gonna have to be admonished, you know, for everything they done. You know, the children shall complain of ungodly father. So Bill Gates is dragging his whole nation with him. Esau dragging Esau. You know, all of them are wicked. You know, there's not one good Edomite anyways. You know, so they're basically reproaching themselves. You know, they're all wicked. You know, if it's not Bill Gates, it's gonna be another Edomite. It's gonna be another one. It's gonna be someone else. You know, it's always gonna be another Edomite. You know, they got all these wicked Edomite peons. You know, Bill Gates is gone. Someone else is gonna take his place. You know, so all of them gotta go. You know. But I'm gonna give one more verse. Obadiah chapter 1 verse 18. In the house of Jacob shall be a fire, in the house of Joseph a flame. You know, because the Lord's gonna have to kill 2/3 of our people. You know, for their wickedness, for not looking for Yahweh, for not searching out Yahweh Shem Yahshai. And the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them, and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it. You know, so the Esau house will not come back. Why? Because they're wicked. You know, they can't do right. They don't want to do right. They just can't do it. It's not in their spirit. You know, you're gonna have to a vessel to honor and a vessel to dishonor. You're gonna have a wicked and you're gonna have righteous. You know, then you have the other nation. They're just basically the Have you ever watched the basketball game? You got the bleachers. This is basically that basketball game. Or like any sports. Football, basketball, whatever. There's two teams versing each other. You know. Then you got the bleachers, the fans watching. You know, the fans, the whatever, you know. See it like that. Then the other nations are basically the people on the bleacher just watching the game between Jacob and Esau. You know. Who's winning, you know, who got the most points on the board. So the nation's gonna turn on Esau. They already know about who the children of Israel is. They know who our power is, you know. They know that he's coming. Otherwise, they would have been told Israel who their people were, who we were, you know. But they're not, because Esau's still in rulership. Sooner or later, they're gonna have the heathen going against Esau, because they know the Lord is coming back. You know. They're gonna destroy America. No, they're gonna be switching sides at the end, you know. That reminded me of this time I was watching this video. This dude was a kid. He had a Cleveland Cavaliers shirt. They lost against the Warriors. He ripped off his jersey, and he had a Warrior shirt, a Warrior tank top under it. You know, so he switched sides at the end because they won. You know. That's basically the heathens. You know, they're gonna be switching sides. They're gonna have no choice. You know, they have to, you know, serve Yahweh Shem Yahshai. But you know, we're almost there. You know, we're in a time of hate and time of war. You know, we should always be ready. You know, for anything that's gonna happen. You know, wear your best shoes or whatever. You know, you don't know what's gonna happen. But I want to end it like that. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Hashem Yahshai. Double honors to the Great Millstone, and salutation to all y'all keep on the highways and byways. Till next time, I say Shalom.